Hi, this is just going to be a very quick video of me showing you how I'm going to get the bruise effects that I want for my media project. And I'm going to do two different types of bruises. I'm going to do a fresh one which will go along here and a less fresh one that will go around here. And just to let you know, my mirror is actually over here, so I won't be looking at the camera. I'll try and show you the makeup and the face paint that I use to get my bruises to look more realistic. First of all, I'm going to do my really gruesome and fresh bruise, and it's going to go all along here. This is my everyday makeup, and you can do it over any everyday makeup, but I do recommend that you use some primer. I use Dream Smooth Primer by Maybelline, and it just sort of makes your skin a bit softer, and it makes the makeup and the paint stay there for a bit longer. So obviously, like I said, I want it to go all over here. So I'm just going to literally just use my tanning powder and make my skin a bit darker around the area that I want my bruise to go. Right, now that I've done that, I'm going to use some purple eyeshadow. I'm going to be using Rimmel, and I'm going to be using the dark purple, and I might use a little bit of the light purple to blend it out. But basically all you've got to do is just literally just rub your finger on it and just put it on. Now I put it on like quite a lot of it because obviously I want this bruise to be quite gruesome and quite fresh. So all I've done is I've literally just patted it on, and now I'm just going to rub it all in. So at the moment my face looks sort of just a bit dirty really. It does sort of make it a bit discoloured and make it seem a bit more natural. But obviously because I want it to be a lot more gruesome than this and a lot more darker, I'm going to be using face paint, and I've literally just got some very, very cheap face paint from Sainsbury's. I'm just going to be using the black one, and I'm sort of just going to go all around it to make it a lot darker, like I said, because you need it to show up on the film. So all I do is I literally just move it all around my face, wherever I want it, and I just use my finger again and just rub it in. The main thing with making bruises is you can't be too neat with them, and they will be discoloured all over the place, and if you make them too neat and all the colours are sort of all in one place, it won't look as realistic. I use quite a lot of purple, and I use quite a lot of blue to go around the bruise, because then that makes it look a little bit more sore. So if I use my lighter purple in my eyeshadow pack, if a bruise is really bad you'd get blood spots. I like to add blood spots because it just makes it look a lot more gruesome. So I'm just going to use my red face paint. I'm literally just going to dot it everywhere. But again, I'm just going to sort of pat this one in. So this is ideally the sort of colour and bruising that I would go for, because it does look realistic and it looks very painful. Bruise number 2 is going to be just a little circle up here, and it's going to be like it's been there for a few weeks. With this one you don't really need to start off with the tanning powder because it doesn't really need it, because it's going to have to look a bit more faded out anyway. So I start off with the purple again, but I use a very tiny amount. I use a green, and I'm going to be using this green, and this is a number 7 eyeshadow. So obviously I've just got it on my finger again, and I'm just going to pat it around. Now that I've done that, it does look sort of a bit just like you've got a bit of dirt on your face. So what I'm going to do again is I'm going to add a few more blood spots. So this is the overall look that I'm going for both the child and the abused wife. I think that this look definitely stands out because it does look very realistic, and it is very easy and simple for me to do. But thank you for watching, and I will post more video and blog updates on what I'm doing with my project and how all my costumes and everything are coming along.